Hello everyone and welcome to the Rift. Today, got a couple of things to talk about. There's some new cards. It's not actually 5, so the thing is not updated. Let's just go to the Discord, of course. It's just 3 cards today. They've been slowing down a lot. I really wish they just... How many cards do we have left? We have like 60 or 70 cards left to show off. They're probably just gonna do a giant dump day with like 40 or 50 cards. I wish they just took all those and spread them out over reveal season. I'm not too big a fan of the really anemic reveal days like today, and I really don't like the big drop days. Because I just can't, like, on stream I can go through them, but like I can't make a video where I just talk about 50 cards. That's too many. It'd be like 2 hours long. So yeah, I wish they just spread reveals out instead of having giant dump days, but it is what it is. 3 cards today. Let me go ahead and switch my music over. Leona. 6 energy and a power for a green champion unit with 6 might. If an opponent's score is within 3 points of the victory score, enter ready. So if they have 5 or more points, basically. Stunned enemy units here have -8 might to a minimum of 1. I've already seen this card before, but I think this card is okay. 6 might readied for 6 and a power is very good, but it's conditional. If this was 4 or more points, I think it would be a lot better. 5 is just a really weird cutoff. And if it just entered ready, that would be way better. Yeah, I don't know how good this card is. I think it's just okay. It doesn't really do anything until your opponent's at 5 or more. And if you're just playing this down for 6 and having it not do anything, just play Yasuo instead. It has combo potential with some stunning stuff, but the stun stuff we have just isn't great to combo with this. Like, if you have yellow Leona attacking with this, that's like at minimum 11 might. That's just gonna kill whatever it attacks anyway, so the -8 doesn't really do anything there. It kind of turns Rune Prison into a removal spell, but yeah, I don't really think this helps Leona that much. Leona's kind of struggling right now. Yeah, Leona needs more stuns. She needs cheaper stuns, she needs stuns on units. Stuns on units that don't suck, like Solari Chief does. That's really what she needs. I don't know if she's gonna get that. She might. But yeah, she really needs that. Her legend is just very weak right now. It doesn't really do much. Where's my chat? Hello? Oh, there it is. Okay, it's a little bit lagged. Also makes Solari Chief more useful. I know, yeah, but like Solar Chief sucked. So. Hello, how are you doing? Yeah, like you need units that's done that are actually worth playing. That's what Leona needs. I don't know if she's gonna get them. I really thought she would. I hope she still does, but I don't know. We're getting to the end of reveal season. Yeah, I think this card's just okay. Like, really wish it said 4 points, not 3. Probably will. Yeah, I hope so. 60 plus card dump Friday. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a very long stream. I wish they'd just spread all those cards out throughout reveal season. That would make it so much easier. Poro Man. Poro Herder. Green unit. 3 energy and a power for 3 might. If you play me, if you control Poro, buff me and draw 1. Yeah, this card sucks. In a Poro deck, it would be very good. But we don't have a Poro deck, so this card just doesn't do anything. The power cost on this is rough. If you play this going second, it actively hurts you. Yeah. Six Poros and 2 of these in Leona. I don't know about that one. Yeah, until we get Oro King as a legend, I guess. This just doesn't do anything. This card I think is the best one of what we have. This card is very good. Set, orange set, champion unit, 5 into power, 4 might, but when you play him, or when he conquers, he gets a buff, and you can spend his buff to give him +4. This card is pretty good. I think you probably play at least 2 in set, and I think MF wants to play this as well. That is just an 8 might guy for 5 into power. That's very good stats. Some crazy stuff you can do in MF with this if you have... Like you put this guy on the board and the next turn you accelerate out MF. You can swing for 8 with this guy and then ready him. Give him ganking with MF Legend and then gank over for a 12 might swing. That's 20 might of damage. That's a lot. That's a lot of might. That seems pretty good. Yeah, I think you play at least 2 in both those decks. Probably 3. In some matchups with set, you might want this as your chosen champion. Yeah, against less aggressive decks, you probably just want this guy instead, so. We'll see if we're actually allowed to swap chosen champions out between games. I'm gonna allow it for now for my tournaments, but they might not let you do that in the future. I hope they do, because I like being able to do that. I think it's fun and it adds stuff to the game. Yeah, very good card. Very good. These others, eh. Yeah, maybe Leona will see some play. Maybe it's good against more hyper-aggressive decks. But otherwise, I'm not sure. I think it's at least decent, though. It's not bad. It's not a bad card. Definitely not. Surprised Orange Set is just a big guy. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of his whole thing, though. At least in this game, he just is a big guy. It's the same with Yellow. Yeah, he's got some sauce, though. There's some crazy stuff you can do with him in MF. I think that's really cool. I do like both these cards. I think they're interesting. They add something to the game. Yeah, Leona's definitely not bad. She's okay. She's alright. I don't think she's that great, though. Yeah, I'm gonna build decks because I haven't in a while, and a lot of my decks are just old. They've been left to die. Yeah, I want to look at MF because I think this deck is pretty good. At least right now. What do you expect to see tomorrow? In terms of decks, well, we have most people already confirmed for what they're bringing. I have it here, but I'm not going to show it because then people could counterpick. But yeah, there's two decks, I will say, that are pretty prevalent over all the others. But I'm not going to say what they are, but I think one of them is a bit obvious, and the other one's definitely a surprise. So, some interesting stuff for tomorrow. MF. Your battlefield's probably changed. What am I playing? Reavers? I still like Obelisk, and yeah, Greatest is duh. Of course you play that. Is there anything else that you play? I don't really think so. Yeah, probably not. I'm not playing the... Oh, I am playing Warwick, yeah. I am playing the Warwick combo. I think you probably cut Marauder, right? And play... Where is it? The push spell. I think you just do that, right? Fight or flight, yeah. Probably? This seems good. This seems good. Kiana's a bit sus. I don't really know how I feel about that in here. Yeah, I want to try some orange set. I don't know if it's up here yet. Maybe not. No, it's not, but I'll probably put some of those in. Do you ever combo with Wind Rider? I mean, you kind of can. Not really. Not outside Yasuo. Yeah, no. Oh, he is here. Okay. Let's try him out. He's probably not a better inclusion than Primal, right? Primal's just faster. Yeah. I think 2 sounds fine. We really want to combo him with this. Yeah, I think that looks fine. I don't really think you play Flash. I think Fight or Flight's probably just better. This is my only purple Rebuke. And MF, I guess. And for orange, I've got what? These? I guess you could do this, sure. I changed Kaisa already because I played her a little bit. This isn't my dex. That's not. They moved the thing. This. Yeah. If I were going into my tournament tomorrow, I'd definitely either take Victor or Kaisa. I think they're just the best right now. Kaisa just pub stomps so many decks. Singularity and Falling Star are just ridiculous cards. But she's getting red Kaisa too, so she's gonna be even better. Hopefully. Hopefully that card's good. Yeah, I think this deck is crazy right now. The only matchups it struggles into are... what? Probably Victor. I haven't actually tested that, but... I think she might struggle against Victor, because the tokens are just annoying. But you have answers to them. You don't really want to do that, though, because tokens are just free. You're killing free cards with real cards. That doesn't feel great. But... maybe that matchup's fine. And you struggle into volley and set, but those are like the only decks you struggle against. So I think everything else you should just win. So many of these cards in here are just so good. What happened here? Where'd my card go? What? That's supposed to be Mundo, right? My card's just gone. Yeah, what happened? Why is his image not there? It's here. Okay, that's weird. It's there now. Does it work now? He went where he pleases. That's fair. You know, that makes sense. Okay, he's here now. sure, yeah, he just left. Fair enough. I keep clicking on the wrong thing. I updated Victor a little bit ago. I think I just put in drummer and I put back patron. I think that's it. Yeah. Just everything at 3 copies. Yep, Victor. I think this deck is also very strong right now. And I've got these cards to try and fix bad matchups. Do you dislike Pot of Greed and Kaisa? Just not needed? Yeah, you don't need that card. Half of your deck draws. Maybe you could play 2, but I think it's a little extraneous. The only reason you'd need it is the mirror. So, yeah, that's like it. Maybe you could side it, I guess, if the mirror's popular. But there's probably better things to side in the mirror. I don't think I've updated Teemo in a while. He's probably old. Maybe not. I don't think he wants any of the new fields. Probably not. What else would you play this deck? I think these are all fine, right? I think so. Maybe you can cut Merchant for one of these. Watchful, I guess. Maybe Ari's not that great over Yordle. I think everything else is probably fine. Yeah, you have 3 Consult the Past, so I don't really think you need that much more draw. I think you should be fine on it. And Consult the Past is 1 energy draw 2 in this deck, which is very good. I think most things are updated, right? Oh, I guess we can mess around with Leona. I probably haven't updated this deck in forever. Yeah, it's been a while. Man, this deck pays so much power. crazy. You probably don't need 3 of those. I mean, we guess we can try out Green Leota. I just don't really know what this deck is trying to do. Like, you have strong early game, but you just fall off. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we're listening to. It's Silent Night. I see. Yeah, I think we'll try Leota instead of Yasuo. We'll see how it works. I'm skeptical. I think... Man, it's tough. I think we probably just play Poro over this card. We might not need the meditation, but we don't have anything else that draws besides discipline, so that could be rough. We have clock, I guess, but that kind of counts. Not really. I mean, we can try some Rune Prison in the main. But I really just don't like that card that much. I don't think it's that amazing. I'll cut a Fiora and a set for 2. See how that works. Yeah, you just really don't have enough stuns to do the plays that you want to do. I think Leona's in a pretty rough spot right now. I think other decks are kind of just her, but better. I think we might be able to play some top end in this deck. Maybe. I'm not sure. You pay a lot of power sometimes. Okay, let's try this. Let's take these out. I want another Fiora, and I want some actual top end. I want like either one of these guys. I think that could be pretty helpful. Which one though? That's the question. That is the question. I think it's probably just Harness Dragon, right? Probably. I think I'll try those. We need to not fall off in the late game. Oh, I need one more card? Okay. I just really don't like drawing multiple Zenith Blade. It really sucks when you do. That's just so much power. Okay, I'll add another set. Sure. I guess. More green. Okay. A little bit more green. Yeah, I just think Leona's in a pretty rough spot. She's just a little bit too weak. I'm really hoping she gets better cards soon. She just doesn't really have anything to proc the legend. Like, not much. It really hurts. Your legend procs are either spells or your champ, and that's it. That's not great. Yeah, I don't know, man. What else has changed? I don't really think much. We haven't had that many cards. Yeah, I don't really think so. I don't really think other green decks want Green Leona. I think you just have better options. Yeah, really not that many cards. Really not. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I can talk about the tournament a little bit. I don't know if I've shown this on stream yet. I've shown it before at other places, I think, but yeah, it'll look like this. Let me fix chat. Or gimme. Let me move this over. Yeah, this is finicky. Right there? That kind of looks about right. Maybe make it a bit bigger. I mean, do I need to make it bigger? Probably not. Let's get it like right there. It looks fine. Yeah, this is what the tournament overlay is gonna look like. I'm gonna try to put a timer somewhere, probably right next to chat. don't exactly know how to do that, but there's probably a plugin, I would imagine. Hopefully it doesn't break anything. Yeah, tomorrow, noon, Mountain Standard Time, there will be a 32-player tournament. Saturday following after that, a week later, will be 64 people, and then 128 after. Maybe 256 after that if we get enough people. We already have about 100, so maybe we'll get more than 128. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, I'm still waiting on confirmation from a few people. Just waiting for them to send me what legend they're gonna play, but most people are already locked in and have told me what they're playing, so yeah. 2 decks are pretty prevalent, so it's actually a crazy number. Yeah, I know. It's quite a lot. I think we have like over 200 people in the server. Something like that. So yeah, definitely a lot of interest for the game so far. It's really good to see. Unreleased game. Yeah, it's not even released in China yet. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, good stuff. Tournament's probably going to be about like 5 hours, I'd imagine. Something like that. 5 rounds. Afterwards, I'm gonna try and get an interview with at least the winner, maybe, if they're up to that. I'll be doing signups and stuff, just logistics things after the tournament on stream, just so we make sure nothing goes wrong, because I have like 60-ish people on the wait list, which will just be the 64-ish people that are signed up for the next event. So we're just gonna sign them all up and then, yeah, make sure nothing goes wrong. Yeah. The bracket right now is not shuffled, it's just in order of sign up, so I'll shuffle it probably on stream tomorrow before we actually start the tournament. Yeah, I'm gonna start a little bit early, before noon tomorrow, just to make sure everything's ready to go and nothing's exploding. So, yeah. Really not much to talk about. Just 4 new cards today, or 3, I guess. One of them's an alt art, but yeah. If we do this enough, we might be able to do seeding. Maybe. If things get large enough, we're gonna switch to doing a day 1 Swiss and then day 2 top cuts. But I don't think we're gonna get that big that fast. Whenever we double the number, it's just 1 extra round, so 64 will be 6 rounds, 128, 7 rounds. Probably don't need a day 2 for that, but maybe. I think I'd probably put it up to a poll once we get there, just to see where people are, what they want to do. But yeah, I think that's it for me for today. There's not much to talk about. Tomorrow's going to be the tournament. Pretty good stuff. Yeah, it'll just be me casting for now. I'll probably try to get co-casters for future events, but I wanted to keep things like a little small on the smaller scale for the first one, just to make sure nothing goes wrong, and then gradually increase the size as we go. I'll probably mess around with the overlay that you're seeing right now more. Not for tomorrow's tournament, but for future ones, because it's a little cramped, more so than I'd like it. So I'll probably mess around with moving things and just see what I can do. Yeah, I think that's it for me today. Again, another short stream. Just preparing for tournament tomorrow. A couple new cards, that's about it. I think once that we have the full set, I'm going to do a lot more gameplay stuff, probably webcam. I'm really growing tired of playing on TTS, if I can be honest. I really prefer playing with actual cards. It's a lot more enjoyable. TTS is just kind of getting a little bit old for me. I've been playing for months at this point, so I want to do something new. Yeah, I think that's about all for today. Gonna leave the stream there, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the tournament. So, have a good day. Bye-bye.